Welcome to the DaChop Team. I'm your host, Seth the Dart Child.
I'm your host, twinsinc.
Our show is about two guys and any friends that happen to come over with a topic that we want to chop up.
This is our Barbershop style podcast. We discuss it all. If the fellas at the shop will go in on it, we will. Let's chop it up. Welcome. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Seth the Dart Child, how you doing, my brother?
Bruh, it's such a nice day outside. We probably need to record something outside on the porch.
You know what? I was actually thinking about that. I said, one of these days, we're going to do a show outside because we can set it up right outside, even on the back patio if we need to. That's going to be pretty dope.
Yeah, it's just too nice. But y'all need to hear what we got to say, and that's all I got to do.
Hey, listen, man. So, Seth the Child, the last couple of weeks, a lot of things been going on. We got family in town. We got holidays. So this is the first time, probably in a good month or so, at least 3 weeks or so, that we've been in the building together at the same time. So, this little video that we're doing here, as y'all see, can you spend $10 million, right, in 5 hours? Now, this show that we actually recorded was back in 2019.
Wow.
2019. You see the green background. You see, my hair was a little low profile. Now I got hair, lots growing in now. A lot has changed. And, Seth still got his bald head.
I don't use Gillette razors anymore, though.
Okay, I see improvement. So anybody listen to the show right now, listen, we do live recordings every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time on YouTube. So follow us, on twinsinc live, on YouTube, and we'll be here. Tune in, and you can catch all the jokes and fun right now as we speak. But if not, if you listen to our podcast on any other platform, I appreciate the love. Thank you. Mm-hmm. But right here, we're going to do a video chop of our old video that we did back in 2019. I think it was November when it was originally.
Yes, sir.
November. But, wow. So the reason why I'm doing it because a lot of things have changed within almost 2 years now. So about a year and a half or so, whatever. A lot of things have changed in
the world, attitudes, personalities.
Right. So a lot of things have changed. So now at this point I could pretty much have a different mindset, different idea, or different things, the outcome, how we're going to do this. So we'll get this thing rolling, and here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we're going to be stopping and chopping up a little bit because we want to talk through some of these things here, okay? So just let me know, hey, stop right here, whatever.
Yep. Hello, everybody. The topic today is, if somebody gave you $10 million and let's say an hour to spend it, you think you could? I don't think I could. What you think?
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Listen.
So, me personally, 10 million in 1 hour, right?
An hour.
So, do I have the cash?
Well, no, you have cash, and it's a cold start. You get no props. Somebody knocked on your door, said you got $10 million and an hour to spend it. Could you spend $10 million in an hour from a cold start?
Now, as you see right now, I'm already struggling right now. The wheels is rolling. The balls are going. It's like, okay, how can I spend this money in a short period of time, right? What do you think?
Yo, real talk, from a cold start, I couldn't do it.
I do now, but I'm going to play some more.
Okay, let's see.
And the funny thing is, you kind of said something about it earlier, or not earlier, but 2019, but I said, dang, I didn't think about it at that time frame. But I'm going to rock.
Okay, run it.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one because the money has to be spent within that hour, right?
1 hour.
So it can't be. So really, I can't buy a house.
Nah. How would you buy?
Because technically I bought a house, so I know what the impact would be for buying a house, and it's not a 1 hour process.
Yeah, from a cold start. Well, here's the thing about buying a house. Now that I understand, you can buy a house in less than an hour if you know somebody who has a house and they have the deed. Because just like a used car, you just sign the back of the deed and walk off.
But okay. So with that being said, how many people that you know right now, if house is paid off, you can go knock on the door right now and say, hey, I'm going to buy a house for you?
Well, it depends on, if I'm out here, I don't know this neighborhood, but like me, I could go to like Avondale Estates or Firm Bank area. Those are some old money big houses. Knock on the door. I'm like, yo, $10 million for this property.
So there's people
overpay for it, but
so is there people who live there? So you're saying you know which door to knock on, and the person who lives there.
No, I don't know which door to knock on. So I might be looking like a fool for a minute. Boom, 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 boom. I'll buy your house. Boom, boom. But I got an hour.
Well, you got 5 hours.
5 hours, same thing though.
Yeah, but mind you, 10 million, not 1 million. So you know how many houses or doors you're knock on to find out?
I got 5 hours because hold on, because now a year later, but just buying a house. If they have the deed, they can just sign over the deed. I don't have to take possession of the house. I just need possession of the deed and the transfer of cash.
True, but here's a scenario though.
Okay.
You know, the scenario is that tomorrow morning, Monday morning, so TV cast, whoever, somebody pulls up to you and say, here, set the dark child, you have $10 million and you got to spend it in 5 hours and your time starts now.
I'm gonna take it and run. I'm going to the richest neighborhood I can find. And I'm like, boom, 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 boom.
That's not going to work. That's not going to work out.
I got no choice. If I got to get it out my hand, I got to get it out my hand. But we're just talking about a house.
Right, a house.
Okay, so I got no choice if I'm trying to buy property. I could go buy the plaza up the street, maybe.
But for real, like, so in the subdivision I'm in right now, if you run around, first off, a lot of people got Ring cameras. So number one, they may not even open the door. They're like, who are you? What do you want? Want to buy your house? That sounds so like what?
Well,
buy my house?
Wait, but your house, I say at this point, this neighborhood is a 250K cash neighborhood.
Okay.
I gotta buy the whole neighborhood. I ain't got that kind of time. I ain't gonna find the big houses. I need 4,000 square feet houses.
All right, I'm gonna play on that.
Okay, run.
I'm like, right now, you can't even get who you gonna buy a house from? You just gonna knock on your neighbor door and say, "Give me your shit"? Because still that won't work because they still gotta go and we gotta get paper, documents signed, all that. So that's gonna be more than an hour. Okay, so let's rule out the house.
Well, no, I'll give you this part because let's say you did go. If your neighbor house paid off, he got the title.
If
all he has to do is sign over the title, and it's yours. But I mean. It still take me 10, 15 minutes to find my title. And my neighbor house is a piece of garbage. It ain't worth $10 million. I did say better neighborhood than you right now.
Well, so that's gonna be tricky because then that means you can run around knocking on doors trying to figure out, hey, is your house paid off? And who's gonna tell information? Like why? So like who are you? First off, knock my door.
I know. When I heard this, I was like, yeah, it sounds great. I'll do it. No, man. I started thinking about it. Listen, let's make it easier. Let's say you got 5 hours. It's noon.
Oh, okay, 5 hours.
And you got 5 hours to spend $10 million. But you have to spend it all.
5 hours. Okay, I can do that. 5 hours.
And it's still a cold start. So no prep time. So
no prep
it's
time.
It's going to be hard to buy property with a 10, even in 5 hours.
Listen, I'm just going to rule out I'm just going to rule out the property part.
Okay.
The only way the property part will work is if it's on an auction day. Is the only way that will work. Meaning that you go to the day they're doing taxes, writing off deeds.
Okay.
But it has to be that particular day. And then first off, if you don't have a membership already, you can rule it out because you just can't walk in and say, "Hey, I'll buy a house." Whoa! You need first prove who you are, money, risk, and all that. So we're gonna rule out the house thing.
House gone.
Yeah, you can't buy property in 5 hours.
No,
unless you from a cold start. Okay,
not from cold start.
So now where you at?
Oh man, okay. Well, at least for 5 hours, I can buy some cars, and I'll buy a whole bunch of luxury cars.
You don't just go buy the whole lot? Like I want everything out here.
Well, it depends. Okay. Once again, it's gonna be all luxury cars.
Okay.
Luxury. I'm talking about Lamborghinis, Maseratis, whatever. Because
where's a Lamborghini dealership at from your house?
Yeah.
How long gonna take you to get there?
So I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and the top of my head, I don't know anywhere in Atlanta that has Lamborghini cars off the top of my head. Now I'm sure there may be one or two out there, but a full car dealership.
No. Marcel Road. There are some Mercedes, Lamborghini, Porsche dealership on Marcel, Exit 8, up Georgia 400. We can get some real luxury cars up there.
Okay, all right. Well, okay. See, I didn't know that though.
Yeah.
So you knew that, but somebody came to me and said, "Hey, it's 10 million." I'm like, but I'm gonna tell you where I will go though. I'm here to play. I'm going to keep playing.
Okay. And better account for Atlanta traffic. It take you 2 hours to get.
Man. Okay. All right. So. Man. Okay. Well. Damn, that's a good one. I will have to find someone or one car dealership, and then, hey, I need all your top of the line vehicles, all of those.
Nah, at this point, I don't need just top of the line.
You want them all?
I want, like, you can even send me your salesman's cars. I'll take whatever car on the lot.
Facts.
Well, I mean, then again, so okay, maybe I'll go to any car dealership and buy every single car on the spot in 5 hours. Now, some people think like, why would you do that?
You know
So
what?
because I need to spend the money.
Hey, the worst part, you still, even trying to spend $5 million, you have to buy sticker too. Be like, we can give you $2,000. I ain't got time for that. Just give me the sticker price.
No, that's true. After thinking about it now, 2 years later, I know exactly how I would go. I would go directly to Duluth off Pleasant Highway. So when people in Atlanta, Georgia, you know where that's at. And off Pleasant Hill, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4 Nissan luxury place. Yeah, like on Pleasant Hill, there's like 3 or 4 car dealerships all in the same strip right next to each other. I mean, damn near walk a distance besides crossing the highway. I will go to all 3 of them. Well, I think it's 4 of them. All 4 of them. I said, stop what you're doing. I'm going to buy every car here right now. All those cars at one time.
All of them.
All of them. In fact, I'm going to buy a whole dealership.
Oh, good call.
Buy a whole dealership. I want this dealership.
Because you're still done with property at that point.
Okay. I can't buy a dealership, but I'm telling you, I want every single car that you have here right now. If someone has a car right now, I'm buying them for right now. Just tell them to sit down, have a seat, get some coffee or some food. And if you want to mark the price up, that's fine. But I'm buying every car here, car there, and bring all the documentation. I'll be sitting right here, and that's how I'm gonna make it work. That's how I will do that.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead. And by the way, at the end of this, I came up with a cheat code for all of this.
Okay. All right.
You do?
In 5 hours, or I lose it all.
Yeah. You don't get to keep it.
You don't get to keep it. But if I go ahead and buy all these cars in this car dealership, that hopefully equals up to close maybe 3 million, maybe. Let's say 5.
How long will it take you to buy every car on the lot?
Well, 5 hours. Hey, I'm gonna shut it down that day.
But if it's only $3 million, you got $7 million. You lose.
Yeah. Listen, most car dealerships have most car dealerships have other car dealerships right
now. A new section.
So I'm gonna go play and about all your cars. Bring all the paper up, so everybody that day.
5 hours.
Hey, 5 hours we decide paper, but
boy, they need a game like this. I'd watch the shit out of it.
That'd be a great TV show.
I would watch the hell out of it.
So just remember, if that is a possibility, remember the chop brought up first.
I want to make sure we say that again. So if someone's watching now, it's 2021, and you decide you want those show where if you can spend $1 million in an hour or 5 hours, whatever, make sure you tag both of us in this. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you want us to be a guest on the show, that's cool. If you need to be a host on the show, we can do that as well. But I just want to put that plug out there. It still stands.
Yeah, that was us.
Okay. All right. That's a tough one. So how about this? All right. I think I will. Damn, 10 million.
10 million.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling.
I mean, you know what? I thought about what I do.
Okay. All right. Here's another option I'll try to do.
Right.
I'm gonna go to Brain Smart. Okay. And Brain Smart, I'm gonna buy every electronic appliance in that whole building. Everything.
You know what? You can just talk to the manager. They got an inventory list. They probably know exactly what they got in there. I don't know if it's $10 million worth of product though.
Well, I mean, the one off 285.
It's big.
It's big, but it's also a car that's next to it too. So I can have 2 birds with 1 stone. Go ahead, get the cars, one area.
Yes, I am.
Everything down. Whoever's in place, hey, Merry Christmas. I'm buying your stuff too. That's it.
Yeah, I guess you take your wife like, look, baby, go do this. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do it. You know what I do? For real?
What would you do?
This is a good one.
I'd probably just go to like Shanko or something and buy.
Oh.
I just buy everything in the building. But like, hey, all the diamonds you got, I want them, everything. And then, after my hour's up, do I get to keep my stuff?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm good. Otherwise, I'll just sell it back to them. Technically, I sell it back to them for a little bit less than I bought it, and they can keep on moving. And
I mean, you listen.
I got cash in my pocket.
Right. I mean, you walk around with $10 million worth of diamonds and gold. You have profit right there, especially if you get a lot of gold. Like you want nuggets. I want gold, solid gold. This nothing customized.
Now Shanko was a good idea too. And I'm thinking about now, you could probably go to the mall and go to K Jewelers.
Yep.
Just go to the mall and it's like
again, buy just the whole inventory.
yes.
Well, once again, even you know what? Because if we were, and that's in Atlanta, right?
Right.
In New York, I might just be able to buy one necklace, or you know what I'm saying? Because some of them things are ridiculously priced.
Yeah, only thing about that, you know, when rappers get them custom jewelry, right, and they spend like, you know, saying $10 million on this on a pinky ring, whatever, the resale value of that is horrible.
Well, see that's why you have somebody like your boy with be like, look, let's make this deal. You can buy it back in an hour. I'm gonna give you a discount, and if we can't make and if you try to cheat me, I did keep enough money to the side to pay him to break your legs.
I'm here playing.
That probably goes up. But on top of that, yes,
break the legs,
money on gold or the jewelry. You don't have to sell back to him right then at that moment. You can slowly sell it back to him and get your money back. Or better yet, with all the diamonds and gold that you have, you can go and open up your own jewelry store.
Facts.
Top jewelry. How about that?
That is. Nah, man, you know niggas don't like paying full price to other niggas.
I tried it.
Nah, straight up though, I don't know.
Hey, man.
$10 million from a cold start.
Go
My
ahead.
bad about the use of the N word. I was a little bit more immature back then.
Right, need a
It is a little bit more immature, but keep going.
Alright, it's all good.
Boy, if you gave me like,
I mean, this is us back in 2019, so
Yeah,
it's almost 2 years now, so yeah, the conversation has grown.
yeah, we've expanded our vocabulary.
Yeah,
Smidge.
and scenery, because you see you got the green background here. It's not green no more, people.
even just 1 day prep time, it's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, but 1 day prep because then you really have time. Because same day, like you said, cold start. It's tough to try to think because, mind you, you have to make sure that all the paperwork is signed. You have to make sure that everything has cleared. So even though you're like, oh, I just buy a house. No, you can't because the house doesn't take 5 hours. It takes 30 days.
Minimum.
You know, and that's 30 days if you have a really good person.
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks if you have a real high down payment.
I mean, but then if you have cash, then it'll be probably 2 weeks. With, you know, passing everything else. But you have to understand that whatever you go, I mean, even so, even say I find a good luxury place, a car dealership that have all the cars that I needed. When I bought one car, it took about an hour and a half to get one car.
Facts.
Now, difference is now I have cash and get all the cars there. So I will be spending the next 5 hours writing. Risk going crazy to signing, trying to get all these cars out within 5 hours. So that might be the best option.
Man.
Like you said earlier, where I'm going to find.
I mean, think about it. That would be a lot of paperwork to sign. Cause you think about it, you know, when buying a car, it's probably like what, maybe 15 pages of paper that you got signed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you got to.
Well, it depends. Because most time when you are buying a car, if you ain't buying cash, you sign for loans, all the other things, right? No. So it may be less paperwork now.
No, you know what? Because just last year, I took my sister car shopping, and she bought a car. She bought a car cash, and yeah, she still had to sign at least 5 different places on multiple forms.
So about 5 pages.
Well, see, it still comes down to the inventory control manager.
Right.
I just want to buy your inventory. I don't need, you already got all the VIN numbers and everything. Just calculate it, create one form for your entire inventory.
Right. Put all the serial numbers or the VIN numbers on one sheeted page, or because I think I know a friend who just bought a car right now, and she bought it in Roswell, a brand new BMW, right? And when she bought it, there was no paperwork. It was all electronic. They had like probably an iPad, something she signed, and once she signed all the paperwork, they gave her a jump drive. Like, here you go.
That's it. We got a jump drive, but it was still
right.
Okay, because he's still on the sign. Right. So it still took a while.
Right.
And even I don't have 10 minutes to spend, even if it's just 10 minutes on each vehicle. I can't do this 100 times.
Right.
So go in there, talk to, pull it up. You got a full inventory, the VIN numbers. Create me one document, and I'll sign it.
That'll probably work. Yes. All right.
Location. It's gonna have every single car that's needed, Lamborghini and all.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
There's some shots up in Alpharetta, but
Pardon it again. I would like to say that a lot of our problems coming in is where we're living and what we currently have access to.
That's true.
In different places, this whole conversation is different, aka
California.
Yeah, if you live downtown Los Angeles or Beverly Hills,
Oh man.
you could go to Rodeo Drive and blow this junk in a minute. You know, you could go to Saks Fifth Avenue and $10 million could disappear. You know, so we're in Atlanta. Like, how could you legally dispose of $10 million in Atlanta?
Yeah, you have like you say, you probably have to go to Alpharetta, right? And then you have to probably go to Buckhead.
Yeah.
We think the most richest area that has a good, very expensive places to go and try to buy everything up possibly that you can in that 5 hours. But like you said, that's slowing that traffic.
It's that traffic. But I mean, just think about it. So this is location based. We're having difficulty because we're in Metro Atlanta,
Right.
but certain other cities, Las Vegas, I just go to the casino. Guaranteed I
Oh
can-
man, right? Go to a table. I want to put $1 million here, $1 million there, $2 million there, $2 million, and roll. You win. Okay, I'm done. Thank you.
and I can keep the winning. So I spent the money. If I win, I win. Yeah, I just go play roulette.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
So,
all right, that's a good one. That's a good one.
seriously. How you just gonna walk into a dealership like, yo, I'm balling? You're gonna lie like, I'm a rapper. I want every car on the lot.
Mind you, and that's gonna be the challenging part too. So if you do walk in any place with $10 million if it's cash, right, and you're not somebody famous, the first thing you want to do, they're probably gonna call the police first.
Your ass gonna talk to the cops.
Right. Because you can't take out $1 million at a bank by itself. You just can't. You can't walk in the bank. I want cash. No. I think a rapper did that in Hairline, Georgia. He took $50,000 out, and they called police on him. I mean, the money was his, but you're legally not allowed. You can't walk around that much money in your pocket. I want to say you can't walk around with $10,000. I could be wrong. I gotta research that, but
I mean, no, you can. I know you can, but
you can't.
there's a limit though.
Yeah, so there is a limit. I had to pull it up. How much cash can you legally carry on you? And it's $10,000 more in most cases.
How can you put a limit on how much I can carry?
This
It's
is
mine, right?
It is yours, but this is America. It is legal to transfer any amount of currency out of the United States, whatever. But yeah, it's 10,000.
Wait, say out of the United States.
Well, out of the state, but it's still.
Well, I mean,
Okay, hold on. How much money can you legally carry on a person in the United States? There's no legal limit that you can carry.
yeah.
This Quora.com doesn't sound legit.
Well, here's the problem, because I learned this from American Gangster.
American Gangster.
$1 million in $100
I'll
bills weighs 23 pounds. So $10 million in $100 bills is still 230 pounds. So you're not really carrying that much around, even if you want to.
That's true.
So here, okay. I mean, because we can stop. We're joking on that. Let's go off the rails a little bit. But for real, what about this? If I take it to the bank, I get my money cashed up, because at this point, I now understand the stock market.
Right.
So
Boy.
I would just buy on short notice from a cold start. I just go buy $10 million in Bitcoin.
Listen, that is it right there, ladies and gentlemen. See, back then, the funny thing is this Robinhood stock was even there back then, but it wasn't a big deal till the whole pandemic happened, right?
Exactly. I didn't know.
I didn't know neither.
I was financially ignorant.
Yeah, because you're not educated about things that you can do. But yes, that's how. So $10 million easily. Because I mean, fortunately, if somebody gave you $10 million to spend, it's not going to be cash. It's going to probably be a credit card, right, or a cashier's check. Well, probably be a credit card, right? And it's probably been approved for you to spend a certain amount of limit because you have 5 hours. So you're going to say this card can be activated for 5 hours, and there's no limit up to $10 million. That's it. right? So, to answer your question, yes. What will I do? I will go right to my Robinhood account, crypto account, Bitcoin account, and I'm buying stocks all over the place. Apple, you get 20 shares, 100 shares of those. I'm buying everything across the board on the in the stock market.
Like right now, $10 million sounds like a lot of money. I saw online 250 shares of Class A Berkshire Hathaway stock is $79 million. That's 250 shares.
Oh, wow.
So you could get 50 shares of Berkshire Hathaway, some junk like that. Not even 50, maybe 35. That's, you know what I'm saying? This is part of the conversation I was having earlier with a friend was I said if you hit the lottery and you had $5 million I said, what would you spend on the first $5 million? Okay, she said something smart, get a lawyer and stuff. But then
you can't get a lawyer back in 5 hours.
Oh no, this right here is just hard.
Okay, I was making sure. Like,
I'm gonna have to track real on this because honestly,
I mean, you can get you a cheap lawyer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What, public assistance ones? What do you call them?
Oh no, you get a good lawyer for. Hey, bruh, lawyers are sharks, bruh.
Well, that's true. You know what? I retract that statement. You can't get a lawyer that quick because you know, hey, I have $10,000 right now to give you. Sure, I can represent you right now, sir. How can I help you?
What do you need?
What do you need?
and they already have a network of people. If you get a good lawyer,
facts.
That lawyer will be able. I need to, and since he's your lawyer now, you're going to say the magic word. I need to launder $10 million now. He'll be like, that's illegal. I can't help you with that. But as your attorney, I can
I can guide you.
And so, but no, even so, because we don't know how to be rich. So
no.
The only reason we're having trouble is because we don't have $10 million.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I had the connections and I say I got $10 million to burn, how much is a Learjet? One of my rich friends would be like, I know a guy, hold on. And I could go get a Learjet. I can't do that right now because I don't have those connections. That's why poor people can't be rich immediately. By the time we figure out how to be rich, we have the money down and ain't made any smart investments. What you think on that one?
2 times 5. No, I'm just calculating my head. I mean, you have to probably spend $2 million per hour. You know what I'm saying? 5 hours, 2 times 5. Or maybe 3. Because you want to spend it by then. But I agree with you saying. What you're saying. Yes, that would make sense.
Yeah, because even at this point, you can't do anything, charitable. Oh, I got $10 million worth. I'm gonna feed it. No, Chick-fil-A ain't got 10. I can't feed the hungry in 5 hours. Chick-fil-A ain't got $1 million worth of chicken sandwiches.
No, right. I mean, well, technically, you can still place the order and pay for it, and however long it takes for them to make the food, that's a different story. Because the money's spent, money's gone, right? Mm-hmm. So you put the order in, you like, here's the card, boom, done.
Okay.
So you can just do that and just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I want to pay for this company's lunch day, so send over 1,000 cheeseburgers to this building. I mean, it might be weird, but you can do that technically. I mean, if you go to,
see,
man,
getting rid of, and not to mention, I just realized something when I was all happy. Like, I would just go to the bank, count up the money because they got the little quick count.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. Transfer the money into my account, right? And now I'm like, I'll just buy crypto. Except for one simple fact. You can't transfer $10 million to your Robinhood account. They won't they'll do it over 3 or 4 days. You stuck, bruh.
Okay. Alright. I mean, okay, alright. But no, that can still work. Because even though, so right now, if you have Robinhood, for a lot of people out there got Robinhood, you know what I'm saying? If you get Robinhood right now and you do a transaction, like I wanted to put $100 in my Robinhood, right? Mm-hmm. Even though the money's not there yet, they'll give you a type of a credit they can use until the money's actually clear, right?
Then I give you $10 million.
Not $10 million. I was like, dang, son, come on, work with me.
I'm just saying, Robinhood quickly be like, oh, you can transfer up to $5,000 a day to Robinhood.
All right,
but they're not gonna $10 million. Boy, if someone gave you $10 million, that they set you up for failure.
Well, not really, because I'll say this: if you're an entrepreneur and you have a business, You just pay yourself the $10 million. Boom.
That works for me. See?
Hey, that's it right there. If you're a business, regardless if the money is there or not, the point is that it'll be the transaction has been started, so it'll be pending, but you already processed the money. You can just pay yourself if you have your own business.
Yeah.
That could work right there.
Now,
everybody don't have a business though, but if you have one, like, oh, let me pay myself, go ahead and pay twinsinc, go pay the DaChop Team. Look, the DaChop Team, $5 million, twinsinc, another $5 million. Oh, you know what? I got 3 businesses, so $4 billion. I wish $4 billion. Let's say two for twins. Yeah,
well,
2 twins, 2 to DaChop Team. That's what, 4, and then $1 million to the real deal versus how you feel. Boom, $5 million gone.
but how do you get it into the system to be able to do that? See, the system is set up for failure, bruh.
I mean, but if you have a banking account, you can start the transaction.
And the feds will be there the whole time.
Well, it doesn't matter. The point is that the transaction is pending. Now, the thing is that the question is, can you spend it? The money is spent. It just gotta get approved. Now, I will hope in this game or in this scenario, there is no waiting period. The money is cleared. All the banks have been aware. You know what I'm saying? People like, I'm sure if this is a game that was created, it would be in a certain state, in a certain location you have to be, and everyone in this area knows. And of course, the bank will know too that this money can go today. It's legit. Blah 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 blah. So that being the case, if I pay myself, I'm done. I'm like, game over.
Nope.
Then 3 to 5 days later, cha-ching, hit that account. Then we really shopping. Now, that's how I would do it.
Yeah, that's it, bruh. Once again, I just want to go ahead and expand it all the way out. I personally, from a cold start, I think we came to this conclusion months ago. Nothing's changed, really. I don't know if they gave it to you on a debit card or a credit card, Amex Black. You can do this. It's already in the system.
It would have to be a black card.
But if somebody dropped $10 million in cash in front of you,
oh, you couldn't do it.
all I'm gonna do is load it up in the trunk of my car.
And then what?
Drive until
throwing money at the car?
No. Drive until I'm sure ain't nobody watching me, and then I'm gonna dig a hole and bury it, and then I'm like, the money's gone.
That's kind of well. First off, you gotta make sure the car doesn't have any chip inside of it. You gotta throw your cell phone out the car too, because anything electronic can track your destination.
Exactly, but I'm not gonna be able to spend $10 million in cash.
No.
That you know what? I'll just say this. That's why a whole lot of drug dealers got caught slipping back in the day.
Because they didn't know how to phone the money. You're right.
If you can't get the money into the system, it's literally just paper, and you can't legally spend $10 million in cash. So if you can't get into the banking system, it's just paper.
The only way, this would be crazy. The only way you can spend, let's say somebody did give you $10 million in physical cash, and they gave it to you, let's say in F-150 or 250, right? You could get rid of that money, right? Not burn it, but I'm saying, let's say you went to a mall, like you drive around like, here's some money. Here, you can throw the money away to certain people, right? But I will put a mass text message out to the people I know, like, hey, I'm giving away free money, cash, meet me in this location now.
Exactly.
And then whoever pulls up, I'm going to keep getting that. You can throw away. You can definitely hand out that money that quick, because once word get out, everybody will be there.
Exactly. You couldn't spend. You can give it
away.
Like, yo, here's $50,000 chunks. Boom, this you. But it's like buying stuff that benefits me long term. Man, you set me up. But you give me 1 week, and everything changes.
Oh man,
that's my thought.
Listen, technically you can cash. Listen, I could probably shut down. Because Walmart and Home Depot are usually right next to each other. At least where I live at.
Okay.
I go to Home Depot. I buy everything at Home Depot and everything in Walmart.
You still run into.
That's a lot. Do you know how much money tools cost? And then I'm talking about every single tool, everything on every shelf. I want everything, every lawnmower, tractor. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. You're gonna have to
all the wood.
You have to talk to the inventory manager though, because you can't have some young girl making $12 an hour scanning.
Oh, no, right. I need.
That's not.
You know, right? I mean, so yes. So you know what? I think I probably could do that.
Okay.
I would go to, you know, in the Sun Plaza where I'm at. I'll probably go to every place, give me an inventory, list everything you have. I want to buy that right now. I'll go to another store, inventory, buy it now. I'll be right back, but you can close the door at this point. And whoever's in here, what they want, is theirs. They can have it. Boom.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever you got in your hand, just walk out the door. It's fine. We're good.
We're good. Cause I'm buying.
You win. You won today.
Hey, listen, W National, come get whatever you want there at Home Depot. People was coming in and taking stuff. People pull up with U-Hauls and trucks. Like,
Exactly. Like, what? I was just looking at this lawnmower. Take it with you. It's still on the inventory list. It's done.
listen, I would do so all inventory at Home Depot, Walmart. There's a tire place there. I want all the inventory in tire place. Trying to think, there's a GameStop. Want all the inventory in GameStop there, which ain't much.
It's all used.
Hey, I got
already
tip.
used,
Listen,
man.
I gotta spend the money, right? Listen, I can buy everything there and have my own little rinky-dink shop that I create later on and sell it out of there cheaper, whatever.
Yeah.
But I need to buy everything in that shopping plaza besides all the food places because I can't do nothing with the food.
Yeah.
I'm talking about not food but restaurant. I can't do nothing with restaurants. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Once again, I'm stuck on the jewelry stores. I'm gonna hit every jewelry store up.
Yeah, that might be it right there.
Just clean out the. And you're right because so you know what? Gold and silver are worth something. Diamonds?
Yes.
Diamonds aren't. I mean, diamonds are just stones. You lose a lot of depreciation, but gold is gold is gold. If I keep it for a month, I'll make more money off of it in a month. Remember when they were buying it?
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, well, you can buy this." So
Yeah, people saying go. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm still having trouble doing it. Give me a week, and that $10 million is history. Give me 2 days, and it's history. 5 hours. Yeah, I'm just giving it away on the street corner.
Yeah.
I'm find me some homeless folks.
All right, well, we're going to wrap this up. It was a fun little chop going through it over there that we did and still trying to figure out how to spend $10 million in 5 hours and stuff. So anyone who likes to chime in, on the video, YouTube, whatever, or sends an email at DaChopTeam@gmail.com or even goes on IG, DaChop Team there as well. Anything else you want to say before we close out?
Yeah, no, listen, if anybody has any good ideas, let us know. Because I don't want to seem dense, but this is harder than it sounds.
Right. So also, for the people who are watching live on YouTube, this is live recording, so we're doing another show right after this as well. So tune in, get like 10-minute break to do XYZ.